Yo, 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 welcome back. And I mean, welcome back to the Nico Show. How y'all been, man? I've been tired this week. I know the week just started not too long ago, but I've been tired. I'm really just going, I always speak my mind, but I'm really just going to say what's on my heart, and hopefully it comes out the right way, or whatever the case may be. I'm always, I would say, transparent and authentic, but I also feel like this time this video will be more vulnerable. It's Men's Mental Health Month, and I feel like it would be only right for me to speak on it, especially considering what I've been through. Not everybody may know, not everybody may think that I would go through something like that, or not everybody would think that, I'm trying to find the words, I'd feel like this, or that I would ever feel like this. I don't know the stats, but I know a lot of men log off every single day. It's Men's Mental Health Month. I don't know the number. I don't remember the statistics. But all I know is men log off every single month. And I'm sure it's in the tens of thousands. These people have families. These people have friends. These people have siblings. These people have grandparents. These people have kids. These people have status. These people have fame. These people have money. These people have material. They have everything you could ask for. And on the flip side of that, there's people that don't have anything. There's people that don't have no one. There's people that don't have a dollar to their name. And that just shows you that no matter if you have money or not, what goes on in here is still important. What goes on in here will be the deciding factor. Whether you choose to deal with this or not will be the deciding factor. Personally, I've learned a lot about myself and the disorder that I have, which is ADHD. Earlier this year, I learned that people with ADHD are 6 times more likely to log off. And they feel more intensely, even to the most minute thing. They could try to make a friend and it doesn't go through, and that may hurt them, and then they try to make another friend and another friend, and that may hurt them even more. Especially how the situation ends. They might go through a breakup and they're gonna feel it way more than the average person. They might be excited for an opportunity, and then the opportunity doesn't go through, and now they're just butthurt. Their mom could die, their sister could die, their significant other could die, they could get a disease, they could become paralyzed, they could lose someone that they considered near and dear to them. They could lose the opportunity. They could lose the ability to do their passion. They could lose their mind. And I'm not going to say too much about me because there are just certain things you don't say on the internet. But sometimes I feel as if I care too much. And not only that, I care too much too fast. And I've learned lately that that is probably one of my downfalls, or should I say, could be my downfall. As I grow as a content creator and as a person, I know people will want to spin the block. I know people will want to try to talk to me again. I know people will try to speak to me again. I know I'll try to open my heart to somebody and then I open it too fast and then it doesn't work out. I have a bad habit of doing that. That's why I don't speak to many people and I'm not friends with many people. I can count on one hand how many friends I have. I wouldn't even get to, I'm thinking right now, I don't even think I would get to 3. I honestly don't even think I would get to 3. Because I realized that a lot of them were acquaintances and y'all already know that. But I care so much. But at the same time, it's painful to care. It's very painful to care, but how can you stop doing something that is a part of you? The only answer that I have to that is to not care as much. But then if I have to not care as much, I feel like I should just not care at all. Because why do I have to limit how much I care for you? Why do I have to limit how much I do for you? Why do I have to limit the access that you have to me and my presence in your life? Why do I have to do all of that? Why can I just care and you reciprocate that? Why can I just care and you act right? Why can I just care and you do right? And I feel as if it's going to take me a long time. It's going to take me a minute to be able to care about someone, but not too much and not too fast. Because that I already feel pain, more pain than people know. But that just adds on to the weight of emotions that I carry on the daily. A lot of things I just keep to myself or I write in my journal because I honestly feel like no matter who I tell, they may not receive it. I mean, they'll receive it, but they may not receive it in the way that I would like. And because of that, I choose to just not say anything at all. I've keep finding ways to cope. And mind you, I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I'm not even on medication for ADHD. I'm not on none of that. I deal with these problems raw. I just face them. Sometimes I gotta take a break from facing them because of how intense they are. Imagine waking up and every time you wake up, it's so many things that you're thinking about, and there's so many things that you have to do that you think about nothing at all. That's an intense way to live. That's a hard way to live. But I just have to really take care of my mental. And I want y'all to take care of y'all mentals as well, because I understand, even if it's like women watching this, I understand how bad it could get. I truly do. People around me may not know. My family may not know. But I understand. I've seen so many things. I've seen things from people. I've seen people use like razors on themselves. I've seen people send me pictures of cuts. I've seen a lot. I've been through a lot. I just went through something recently. I'm just gonna keep it to myself, but I have to find a way to deal with this pain and deal with this sorrow, this despair, this dejection in my heart and in my mind and in my soul. And I want y'all to do the same thing as well. I understand that this isn't easy at all, but mental health has never been easy. I mean, look at the stats. Look at the people in your life. Look at what they're doing to cope with what's going on inside here. Look at what they're doing. Genuinely, look at what they're doing. That should show you and tell you that this is not easy at all. It's not easy. And losing friends is not easy either. Or just losing people in general is not easy either, because it's multiple things. You could mourn the family member you had. You can mourn the friendship you had. You can even mourn the potential of a relationship, whether it's platonic or romantic. You can mourn that too. You can mourn the potential because you thought you had something, but it didn't work out. Whether it was because of you, unintentionally, or it was because of them, deliberately. It just didn't work out. But as men, we have to come together and really give ourselves a space to talk about these things and build a brotherhood. Because if we don't, we will just lose more people. You know how many people would be alive if they could just cry? You know how many people would be alive if they could just shed tears? You know how many people would be alive if they could just hug somebody? You know how many people would be alive if they just had somebody to tell them it's okay? You know how many people would be alive if they could just hang with somebody and get something to eat and have a good laugh? So many people would be alive. Sometimes that's all it takes. It don't take nothing big. It don't take going out to a nice dinner. It don't take going to buy some clothes. It don't take none of that. It don't take anything materialistic. Sometimes it just take hanging out with your family. Sometimes it just take hugging your mom. Sometimes it just take hanging out with your siblings, whatever the case may be. And please face it. Please deal with it in a positive manner. Because you dealing with it negatively, it's not gonna help. It's not gonna help. Please keep in mind what I have said in this video. This video ain't gonna have no cuts. It's not gonna have no edits. It's just gonna be raw with everything in here. If you like this video, Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.